That got a standing ovation from the blind people.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad we're done with 2012. Oh, man. I mean, it's only 2009, but we're done talking about the movie. So let me get into part 2 of this apocalyptic business. So let's just say that we live past 2012, nothing happens. That's probably going to be the case. Fear not, or fear yes, because there are more apocalyptic theories after 2012. That's right. There are people that have planned that 2012 will occur and we will go past it. And then we will eventually all die. So let me go over some of the other apocalyptic theories. So the first interesting one comes up in the year 2017. That's right. 5 years out of the survival, the massive survival of 2012, we're going to die. So here's what happened. Some dude, apparently the prophet Gabriel, supposedly told the Sword of God Brotherhood that the dying time will come during that year. And only those who have membership with the cult, he probably didn't say cult, with the Brotherhood will survive. The rest of us, we get to perish in hellfire. Yeah, there's no science there. It's just a stupid, crazy, wild theory. Unless it comes true, then I believed it. Alright, the next interesting one actually does have some science behind it. In Science magazine in 1960, a man by the name of Heinz von Forster used mathematical equations and scientific calculations to deduce the exact moment in time when our world's population will reach infinity. So what that means is probably, I don't know, there's so many of us that we can't move and then we die. I have no idea. But in any case, the date that he supposed, and it wasn't just him, I mean there were other people, but it was mainly to him that it was attributed, the article, which you can find. It does exist. The exact date that he specifies is November 13th, 2026. That's a Friday. But, I mean, the model so far has been pretty accurate. There was a point in time where it was thought to be too conservative. But then population growth slowed down, or more people were dying. I don't know. And it's kind of leveled out, so it's kind of looking like something like that will happen. But see, here's the thing. It's crazy. Unless it's true, then I believe it. So my final interesting theory that I'd like to talk about is that of the Raelians. These people wish to establish an embassy in Jerusalem so that, at the appropriate time, aliens that they're calling the Elohim will come down, spare them, rescue them, and usher a new age of existence. Aliens. So here's my guess. They're probably living on Nibiru right now anyway, so I would just think they'd bring the whole thing in and crash it. I mean, this stuff is insane. I mean, I don't know how people think of these things, unless, of course, when the time comes they happen, then I believed it the whole time. In any case, the actual end of life as we know it on the planet Earth does have an expiration date. And I'm going to prophesize when it is. In about 5 billion years, the sun will expand and become a red giant. Now, people might be wondering, hey, how big is it going to get? Well, actually, the size it's going to get is estimated to be roughly about to the orbit of Mars. So what would happen there is that our planet would be engulfed by this red giant gaseous creature, thereby evaporating any liquid, making the entire planet a barren wasteland, possibly hot enough to break it down. And then sometime later, the red giant gas will float away, and whatever's left, that's all there is. But there won't be anything alive on it. So before then, before about 5 billion years from now, we need to figure something out. I mean, this is dire crisis moment. Doubly. So here's what I think. Don't worry about the end of the world unless you see the bomb or if you're falling into the earth. I mean, that's pretty much all you can worry about. Yeah, so my prophecy is that the red giant will end it. Hopefully by then we find another planet that we can actually get to. Or maybe we could do like in the movie Wall-E and all become giant fat oafs who live off of internet work. That could work. Alright, that's all from my apocalyptic series. Thanks for listening. Peace!